nominating people to serve on the federal benches. The goal of the terrorists, whether they be Baathists or Mujahideen fighters or al-Qaida type fighters, is to create terror and fear amongst average Iraqis, is to create the conditions where people are just so fearful for their lives that they cannot think positively about freedom. That's their goal. Our goal, of course, is to continue to work with those Iraqi citizens who understand that freedom is a precious commodity, those who understand that there is a hopeful life possible in a part of the world where a lot of hope has been diminished in the past. And that's the struggle. That's the struggle. And we're going to prevail. Well, that's exactly what I'm reviewing now. Ambassador Bremer sat right here yesterday and talked to me about the Iraqis' desire to be more involved in the governance of their country. And that's a positive development, because precisely that's what we want. We want the Iraqis to be more involved in the governance of their country. And so Ambassador Bremer, with my instructions, is going back to talk to the Governing Council to develop a strategy. And he'll report back after he's consulted with the very people.
Good morning. I've just had a very useful full discussion with Vice President Cheney. Look, overall, the situation in Iraq, notwithstanding the very difficult security position in some areas, is getting better for the vast majority of Iraqi people. What we have alongside that is a difficult and specific security problem in some parts of the country. I do not underestimate them in the least.
Thank you very much.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's again a great pleasure to be able to host my dear friend and colleague, Foreign Secretary Jack Straw.
Timetable for the transition to self-rule in Iraq.
Well, as you know, Ambassador Bremer was back earlier this week for consultations with the President and the National Security team. We had good conversations with Jerry, and we are all interested in accelerating the process of putting in place a government for the people of Iraq, reflecting the will of the Iraqi people and representing all the people of Iraq. And it has been our mutual goal, the United Kingdom and the United States and all of our coalition partners, to do this as fast as we can.
By the Iraqis, the ministry's taking on more authority and adjust to those circumstances.
But in September, officials had...
It's not a matter of getting the U.S. out of there, Dan. It's a matter of recognizing that the Iraqis want to take more authority and responsibility. We believe they can take more authority and responsibility. They are taking, the response to the security side is the increase in Iraqi security forces, not the political side, but to increase the number of Iraqi security forces, because the kind of dangers that are being faced there, the kind of security circumstances and challenges that are being faced on a daily basis are going to be better dealt with by Iraqi security forces with us in support of them than by our coalition forces alone. Now, I can't believe that any Iraqi thinks that this